Stay black in America. Don't leave, don't go anywhere. Greatest country in the world for a black man or a black woman. The ancestors went to slavery, Reconstruction, all types of Jim Crow law, all types of redlining, all types of things to hold you back, man, because, Reconstruction showed you ready to achieve. It's back in the day, right? So, civil rights knocked in the door. Everybody from the diaspora trying to come here. We the apple of the world's eye. Black people going someplace else is like, it almost doesn't make any sense. Your foundation is here in America. This is where everybody's coming. You can be anything you want to be. Don't believe the hype. Go somewhere else. It's not going to be better anyplace else. You can't make it here. The greatest place in the world, you're going to make some other place else. We going back in time. We're going back to outside toilets, and you're trying to struggle and make things happen. Electricity cutting off all the time, and you might have paid your building cut off. You go to some of these other countries. America's the greatest country in the world, So stay black in America. Don't go anywhere. Today I'm going to talk about Chris Rock. To me, Chris Rock is a boss, man. He's one of the best comedians around. I mean, he's great at his craft and his art. And the thing that happened during the Oscars there, it goes way back with me, And I was telling one of my subscribers, Toma, I think your name is now Toma, or can be interpreted as a twin or something like that, right? But they didn't quite understand. I told them that they should understand each other. See, what Chris Rock or what most all modern day comedians are doing now is something that we did back in the, man, I was born in the 50s. I remember being in the 70s. It's called joning. Joning, man. Let me give you the definition of what it says in the Urban Dictionary. It says joning, to put down or make fun of someone. It means, man, you can make fun of somebody and say something that's not true about them. You can make fun of somebody and say something that's true about them, and you put that emotion in the way you say it. You put the words. You change how you're saying. You want to cause as much pain as possible to another person. It's called joning. So we would walk home from practice, right? Basketball practice back in the 70s, junior high school. Even before we got to high school. There might be a group of us walking, maybe 10, 12 people walking. So we're joning the whole time. So the main thing about joning is this. If you can't take the joning, you can't join on nobody else. That means you can't make fun of nobody else, and when they make fun on you want to fight or something like that. What Will Smith did. Will Smith cracked. Will Smith broke he broke the whole foundation of joning. Joning should never end up in a fighting, slapping, fisticuffs, but it does from time to time because some people act like they can take it and can't take it. So you imagine a bunch of guys walking along the street, you get joning, it's going to be fighting. Somebody going to swing hands in and fighting right there because they can't handle joning. So we call people like that Bammers. A Bammer who can't handle joning, right? So give you an example. Back in the day, before you got women and all these kind of men's job now, you walk home and say, your mom's a bus driver, right? Or your mom drives a tow truck. Or your mom wears brogans, men's construction shoes. Or black people always about, you're jet black, you're dusty black, you're this black, you're that black, or talk about how fat somebody is, how skinny somebody is. All kind of things to get on people, get on their nerves, but it's all laughing and fun. The more you get on somebody's nerve and shut them up, the more everybody in the crowd is laughing. It's like a fun thing. It's like a black cultural thing, man. So when I was saying those two understand each other, Chris Rock Joan on him in such a way that he couldn't take it. But regardless of all the stress he's going through in his life, his net worth is worth, Will Smith is $350 million, Chris Rock's net worth is $60 million. Both rich guys, man. Way rich, right? Compared to the average black people, way rich, right? But somehow or another, Will Smith couldn't take it. He cracked, man. Maybe he's going through family things, that marital stuff he's going through. But whatever the case is, that kind of cracking thing right there, if it happened in another situation, he could have had terrible consequences. If Chris Rock, didn't know the game, like he is a super Jonah, master Jonah, boss man, comedian, right? So he knew it when he slapped me. He said, God, I broke Will Smith, man. When I did broke me, he got smacking. It wasn't no new thing. He probably got in plenty of fights and fisticuffs on joning about people. Probably plenty of shouting arguments and joning on people. They say when you go to comedy clubs, You know, you sit in order, they join you sit in order. They talk about, they might talk about how fat you are, what your head look like. An old woman with a young man, young woman, a young man with an old man with a young woman, an old woman with a young man. They join everybody in the audience. So if you go to one of those kind of comedy things, that's what you have to expect. I myself am never a fan of it, but I've been told by people who went to comedy clubs, this is what they do. And some of the little things you see to go across places when you got people, comedians on stage, you see them pointing out people. They might say, oh, you're the only white person in the audience. You know, it's always something like that. But man, it stems from a thing called joning. It's a black cultural thing. So Will Smith cracked, Chris Rock didn't. Chris Rock hit, took it like a man, kept on going ahead with what he had to go ahead, you know, his speech, and got it done, got off there. Now, Will Smith is I think he resigned from Academy. I guess he should, man, because he cracked. You know, he cracked it at the wrong time in front of the whole world. Most time people crack it's not the whole world. It could be a select group of people, maybe 15, 20 people, 5, 6 people you crack. And they say, dang, that's his cracking point, man. You joning him so bad he cracked. Sometimes people get joning so bad they start crying. You know, when you're walking home from practice. So, I mean, joning can be vicious. And the thing is that, again, the rules are, if you join on somebody else, you're going to get joned on. So if you can't take it, you keep your mouth shut. You can laugh and all that kind of stuff, but you can't join nobody. Keep your mouth shut because they know that they can hit you in a minute and have you crying and want to fight. So Chris Rock's a boss, man, and I'm glad that, you know, as far as we know, he's not suing Will Smith and all that kind of stuff. Brothers born, let me see, both of them pretty young. Let me see. Will Smith born in 1968. Chris Rock, I guess, in 1965. So, I mean, you know, brothers kind of up there now, but I mean, they should, this joining thing should be engraved in them. You know, maybe they feel they're so distant. Maybe Will Smith feels he's so distant from the average black person there, he can't get joned on, man. You can get joned on no matter what stage you're in, how much money you're making. I mean, you got master joners, man, they can break you down real good. So, look, stay black in America, don't go anywhere. Greatest country in the world for a black man or a black woman. We brought all kind of stuff to the world, man. We brought jazz, rap, we brought all kind of food products, we brought everything to the world. Cultural things, entertainment things to the world, man, just us, the United States alone. So we're historically black Americans, not Africans, we're not this, we're not that, we're historically black Americans. So look, stay black in America, don't go anywhere. And Chris Rock, you a boss, man. You took it on the chin, came back, finished what you had to do, got it done. So take my hat off you, Chris Rock. Bye.